Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Wild West AI, the podcast about anything and everything AI. Okay, so today we're going to talk about Comet. Comet's a new browser that people are now pretty much able to use anywhere. It's through Perplexity, and basically what it is Chrome, the browser Chrome, but with an AI agent built into it. And people have had like browser extensions that they've used on Chrome up until now that kind of add on GPT or some other AI system service, on the side panel, or, you click a button, it'll summarize the page you're on. No, this is different. This is actually like an AI agent built into the browser. So what that means is basically you can go onto a website and, or just on your homepage, and open up the assistant on the side panel, and it's able to look at all your tabs, look at what you're doing, go to a different tab, start a new page, go to a website, click all the buttons that you need it to click, and then press enter, and then, do something else while it's there, go back and reference the first tab, and then go back to that website again on that other tab and finish off. That's just some of the things it can do, but not all of them. It has a lot of abilities, a lot of functions, and it's pretty cool that we're at that point. It's also really scary. And the reason why I wanted to kind of talk about this one was because I read that the browser Brave demonstrated that you basically can hack this thing. If you're an evil person out there who wants to do such thing, they demonstrated, Brave, that you can have lines of code embedded invisibly in your website in certain ways so that when the AI agent goes to the website, it's seeing things you're not seeing as the user. And if done correctly, these lines of code will basically allow the evil person to gain access to things through the AI agent, gain access to your information. Also, they also demonstrated that they were able to gain control of some of the automated functionality of the agent that's doing all these things automatically for you. So I'm kind of flagging this one for the episode today. There are lots of cool things out there, and this is one of them, Comet, the browser through Perplexity. But I'm saying because they just kind of released it and opened it up to the world, people should be aware that there are things on websites that you can't see that this thing is reading and looking at to navigate it. And if you're not careful with the information that you're sharing through there, or the websites you're letting it and allowing it to navigate, if you hit the wrong one, it might start giving away some access to your information and possibly your browser. So definitely be careful about this one. At the same time, it's a really neat idea, and I can totally see the benefit of it. Like if you have to do a lot of monotonous tasks, it would be great if you could just be able to watch somebody else do it for you, make sure they're doing it right, and then let them carry on, right? As long as it's not anything important. I mean, and more of a fun version of this would be like using it to help you with a game that you're playing and have it hit this button all the time that has to keep getting hit in this one part of this game. Like you could use it that way, I suppose, although that's cheating. Another way you could use it, like, looking through a spreadsheet, not editing data or doing anything with it, but looking through it and seeing if it lines up with another spreadsheet. Even something like that might be useful. Having it look at the things, like explicitly not letting it change anything. And the only two things that it's looking at are things you made and you created, and they're not accessible to anyone else. That way there's really not any risk, and it's kind of just able to do a double check for you, and you're able to monitor it as well. Of course, the other end of it is always like, well, if we're monitoring AI systems doing these things that we're supposed to be doing, then aren't we we might as well just be doing them ourselves? That's always the toss up. And I think that's the balance people need to figure out. Is it worth risking your information and security for having this thing do something that you should just be doing yourself? Or is there genuine use that you have for it and you can use it responsibly and in a way where there's not really any risk, or there's hardly any risk that you're opening yourself up to, and it's going to improve everyone's life around you, including yours? I think that's kind of the ticket to this stuff, but that's just me. All right, that's my episode for today. Comet browser. It's pretty cool, but there are risks. Look out for them. All right, thanks everybody. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.